It's called Baseball Ad Varsity. Never had I a favorite mitt. That's about the size of it. Never slid nervous into home, dodging the catcher's stretch when I dove like a sputtering drone. I was more likely to be found lost deep in a book reading alone. When picking teams off at school, I'd be the afterthought, almost the flawed and ultra-handicapped jewel. Never much of a catcher, tosser. I'd be daydreaming in the outfield, absent-mindedly watching the ball bounce by, just another losser. And when I discovered sportsmanship was absent from the field, well, not long after that, my cynicism had fully and completely congealed. And from the sidelines, I would regularly sneer. Maybe the Aztecs, with their divination games, had reached the ultimate sacrificial games. And when the pro ballers earn $1 million and teachers are just so out of luck and undervalued, financially out of luck, their educated tears flow. Who gives the ultimate as far as they can go? This one more field of human endeavor, I pretty much decline and connection severed. I simply wavered, unsavored. My salute to those of you who find beauty and ballet in sport. Brother John. Now this, my little piece on our current times, a little bit of politics. This I call In Solidarity with the Colombian Student Protesters. Many of us have spent our time on the protest line, whether on campus or on roadside. And this is, well, in solidarity with the Columbia student protesters. Not in our name, this flaming, blaming shame, obscured with clotted clouds the name. There, where? In Austin, the campus cops on horseback harass us. What's the cause, boss? Here in New York, at the inflation encampment, striking the dampment, anti-Vietnam protest, anti-Contra protest, anti-apartheid protest, anti-genocide. Join in. Isn't it about time? Here in Gaza or some other plaza, unmarked, unquiet, raving graves. Here in Rafah, or damn them, we're forever after. They're in peace camps with damp rags and hunger pangs, peace flags, torn, worn the children's scorn. In the Boston Gaza rally, where protesters gathered to defend humanity, the cops didn't tarry to strike a blow. Lowly the fallen groan. Massive arrests were made to delay justice. And hey, anti-Semitism is not divestment. This is not hate. This is a cry. Dare you deny? Anti-Semitism is not a peace camp with a bloody rag damp. Teach-ins are not bloody. They will not harm you, buddy. They do not hate. They will wait and call for justice to raise it again amongst us. Anti-Semitism is not opposing genocide. They claim this only to obscure and hide. In peace camps, Jewish peace activists are not anti-Semitic. Don't be apoplectic. And may ever expanding, gently demanding peace be ever fluid and kinetic. In peace camps, Arab peace activists are not anti-Semitic nor frenetic, not frantic, genetic. It's brotherhood and humanity, mimetic, splicing the kinetic. Opposing Zionist apartheid is not anti-Semitic. To say polemic, not paraprophetic, but engagingly sympathetic. Opposing genocide in Palestine is not anti-Semitic. Genocide is not molecular prophetic, but engagingly sympathetic. In solidarity with the Columbia students. And then last, something I hope that is a little humor. This is called Pile on the Pastel Pillow Palace. Pursue them gaily, come what may, some by night, some at the very crack of day. Pretend these chemical pebbles outline the course. Some lean this way, some in reverse. Some lean, there are ovals, tubular capsules, rich and dry, powdery, dusty ones, undenied, so large they could be fried. But let's not forget the chewy ones for a different kind of switch. All that swallowing as if they were lumpy, bumpy, slipping down the gullet, not some rutted ditch. The trusty ones, the tiniest of pillows, mark out our path, the little weeping there amid the willows. So many pills, such shapes enough to make you laugh by half. But at times there seem to be so many, we better track them with a graph. You should never pause the daily pill parade unless you've read all 34 clauses in the tiny print laid. Upon the pillow bottle displayed, even small lapses may lead, unfortunately, to collapses. I'd elaborate, but first let me restate, The chocolate muffin you may know, alas, may no longer aid you to help you grow. What we hope for, not euphoria, but a tip from Gloria, the nurse's aide. What was that? She might have said, I'm a little afraid. We'll line up all the pills that we've been given to push back these ills, all torn and riven, ones that
Yeah.
cause some to cure as fate holds our hands, seems to lead away always to another chore, or at least another horse-sized couple more. Don't take that one too long there. You might find it strong where, unless your surgeon would prolong the native dancing girl sarong, take this one at bedtime, unless, of course, you pain brain runs for cover, just as if you've got another that's worse. Please don't save him for your brother. That's not the course. We'll be checking along behind unless you leave some. You'll be fine. We only hope to ease the way across the pristine, polished, well-heated, pleated dessert you sachet, guided by historic urgency on the very next 5-cow pileup. We'll notice an emergency. Take the pillar road that we show. These are pitfalls. Yeah, you know. And if the pill road has some lumps and humps and protocapsules cut in half, dodge the stumps. You won't wonder when we laugh when we ask you politely to cut the little tiny pink ones twice in half. Thank you, my friends.